Oh my gosh, there's people coming in already. Hello. Thank you all for joining me. I'm frantically trying to get all of my settings established here. Thank you for your patience. Oh good, you can hear me. Okay, good. That was the other thing I needed to check. Y'all will get to help me test out the raffle system here in a sec, which I have never used before. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. Okay, 26 people feels like a lot. Thank you so much. My mic sensitivity is really high, so you'll hear a lot of clicking. Oh, okay, the keyboard is so loud. Let's see. Yes. All right, y'all have figured it out. If you type hashtag coffee in the chat, you should be entered in the raffle. I'm also recording the Twitch chat, as you can kind of see in the tiny screen up in the corner there. So just in case I set something up wrong, the raffle, I can still go through the entries manually. Excellent. Hey, 13 entries already. All right. Technology. I'm definitely going to need to set up a second monitor at some point here, because I have VTube Studio open, I have Twitch open, I have OBS open. There's probably a more efficient way to do this, but we're learning. Oh, Tally's here. Yay. Thank you for tuning in, Tally. Y'all will get to meet Tally in tomorrow's stream. They will be playing Ship of Fools with me. It is a co-op game, so... Oh my god, there's 35 people in the chat. This is amazing. Oh. Sin Fritz with the Chow emotes. Oh my gosh, yeah, there's a lot of chat already. I apologize if I don't see everything yet, but wow, this is exciting. All right, I think I'll probably kick things off here. I have chat next to me so I can kind of read it. You know, feel free to scream at me if something doesn't seem to be going right, either audio or volume-wise. But yeah, I'm happy to get started here. Let me just double check that the tongue is working on the VTube model. That's very... Oh, yep, okay, that works. So as long as this works, we should be good. Y'all are so kind. Oh gosh, I really should put the VTube model creator up. Let me see. Because I am so thrilled with how the model turned out, and y'all need to go follow the artist. Oh, my keyboard's gonna be really loud, isn't it? I just pasted the artist's blue sky in chat there. I will also add it to like text somewhere on the stream at some point once I get my bearings here. But for now, let's kick off the game. So I love this game. That's hide your setting up pick. Bless you, chat. Yes. Thank you. I'm new here. Setting up. Aha! And setting up. We are no longer setting up. We are live. Whew. You saved me. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. So I'm so happy I get to play Cult of the Lamb first because I have like over 200 hours in this game. I love it very much, and they keep adding content, so there keeps being stuff to come back to. I am in day 691 on this game, and I have 56 villagers. So it's going to be an absolute cluster in here. For those of you who haven't played the game, it may be a bit overwhelming, but we're just going to get thrown into the zoo and see what happens. I also haven't played it in quite a while. Oh, I'm playing as the goat, not the lamb. So, okay. I'm already embarrassed in a way similar to if someone came over and my room was a complete mess. But there is some organization here. It really is a zoo. And I think... I don't know... Oh, I think I have some Sonic characters in here. If y'all could disperse for a moment here, I'm trying... Excuse me. Let's see. No, I think I have Blaze somewhere in here. I do have a little Frack somewhere. Okay, here's the farm. So this is very important because I have 50-some villagers and they all need to eat, which is ridiculous, I know. Someone just said Jesus in chat. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time in this, but here's Frack. Let's see if I can... He's trying to plant some crops, but let's... I can inspire him by dancing. There's Weber from the Don't Starve game DLC, if any of you have played Don't Starve. Oh yeah, I can probably do a little list of my villagers. My cult. And these are all the alive ones. You wouldn't believe how many have died. But yeah, I have to remind myself how to play this game, and let's start. Well, first of all, how can I switch between the left? Yep, okay, so there's a screen button. That's very important. Let's do a sermon. I have already preached a sermon today. Luckily, the days go very quickly in this, so it won't be long before I have to preach again. These are the offering tables. This is how I harvest resources now, because if the villagers, you just let them be, they'll come up and give you little resources as offerings. So if you put like 1 million of these in your village, you don't have to go out and collect as many resources. Your villagers just kind of generate them. How do I switch to the land? Yeah, I wish I could give a more, like, from the top. Oh, someone wants to talk to me. So this little cross icon means the person wants to talk to me, and they are persistent. It will follow you all over the map until... Oh, it's bedtime. Okay, what do you want, sir? So this guy's a real charmer, as you can tell. He's kind of like the final boss of the game, but if you beat him, you get to have him in your village as a cute little villager, and everyone loves that. I'm not going to read that out loud because I'll get instantly banned from Twitch, but it appears they want me to collect some mushrooms from Anura, so I'm going to do that. That'll be a good little quest to start out on. Oh my god, okay, so I have a mod in chat, and this is my first time using it, and I don't know how it works. So I apologize if any of your terms get like banned or blocked. Case in point, someone just typed the word Pookie, and the moderator chat is asking me if I want to allow someone to post the word Pookie in my chat. I'll allow it, especially for this character. He definitely is. Okay, it's nighttime. So my villagers are not very good at taking care of themselves. It just said in chat, added permitted term Pookie. Great. We'll discover throughout the evening what terms we can add to this. Right. So my villagers, they are kind of silly. Oh, I can make the time go faster with a button. Just gonna do some meditating until we get to the next morning, because if you wake them up in the middle of the night, they will get cranky. Alright, we got Lamau. I'm going to need allow Lamau to the chat, so I just did that. You can all Lamau to your heart's content now. But here's the thing, my villagers are not good at taking care of themselves, so if I leave to go to Anura to get a bunch of mushrooms, they'll starve or fight or just get really tired of me. So what we do is we have a little ritual here that will hopefully make them not need those things. For example, let's see. Ritual fast. Followers will not need to eat for 3 days. So this will be handy. This will give me 3 whole days of time to go on a little quest. Look at them all. Look at my babies, my pookies. Look at them. So they have conquered the need to eat, and now... Oh, that's smart. Pink Demonica, I turned on the disability setting to freeze my cult when I'm in dungeons. I did not know you could do that. But also, I do like leaving it on just so it is a little bit more of a frantic experience. So they don't have to eat for 3 days now, but they're going to be a little cranky because I told them not to eat for 3 days. So now I'm just going to give them, let's see, we're going to have a little bonfire, and it'll bring everyone's mood up, and now they'll be happy and not need food. What is up? Welcome to everyone coming in. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, it should show you the hashtag you need to type in chat if you want to be entered in that raffle. Thank you everyone who's been entering on all the platforms so far. It was an absolute mess trying to coordinate all of those posts. Alright, so I'm gonna go to Anura. I'm gonna get some mushrooms. What do you know? There's a lot going on here. Which one's Anura? Darkwood. Here's Anura. You can't eat for a few days, but here's a party. Yes, I'm a great cult leader in every way. Alright, we're gonna get to see some combat here. I have things leveled up quite a bit, so at this point I can kind of select my starting projectile weapon. This is great. And I can get my regular weapon. Big hammer or gun. So that's a good one. And then the AoE freeze effect is there. So now I have a weapon. And we're gonna go into rooms here. What's in the rooms will be some randomized. So we'll either have to fight some enemies or there might be resources. So you can kind of see a map in the upper right corner there. 39 people have entered the raffle. That's really exciting. Thank you. So you can see in the upper right corner, it's not displayed while I'm in here. It's like the room. In the upper right corner, you'll see a little map that shows me where I am kind of in the dungeon. Y'all have fun little emojis in chat. I need to figure out how to get those. Get some Frack ones somehow. Every weapon has like a super powered attack, so this is kind of like the sniper shot. Thank you, Sinfritz. Thank you for believing in me. We are up to 40 entries. Steel Nemesis wants to know where all the giveaway stuff comes from. Been collecting stuff for a long time. so I have a lot of stuff. Also, when I get stuff from Japan, I usually get it in bulk, because it's way cheaper to ship stuff over a bunch of stuff in one big box rather than separate shipments of tiny boxes. So usually, as long as I'm getting a thing from Japan, I will get several of them. Some for raffles, some for me. But yeah, so like I usually get duplicates of stuff. A lot of times I get stuff from Japan. So that's where a lot of the raffle prizes come from. This is a really... And thank you for entering so many of the raffles. I appreciate it. Okay, this guy, he will give you buffs in the form of tarot cards. So we can buy one, and then he'll just give us one for free. It's nice to run into this guy in the dungeons. Oh, enemies have a chance to drop a fish? What does this look like, chat? Feel free to type it, you'll get banned probably, but supposedly it's a rabbit's foot, but you know. But this is great. Yeah, increases chance to spawn better chests. We want that. And this guy can shoot a tarot card. The tarot bird. Oh wait, yeah, Tally loves this bird. Tally also loves tarot cards. We were both extremely excited when the Amy Rose tarot deck became a thing. Oh, some very nice comments on Frack's YouTuber model in chat there. Thank you so much. I'm in the same boat. I have amused myself by just staring at his cute face for a lot of time. Making his little intro video, I spent a lot of time just being, oh my god, he's so cute. Here, wait, let's get his cuteness on display here. Yeah, there we go. Tongue. Well, it's not little, I guess, but this is so cool. Aw, thank you, Sinfritz. I appreciate that so much. So yeah, this is every VTube model needs jiggle physics, right? So this is where mine are. So now, because of my nice little perk, every time I hit an enemy, it will do poison damage. Okay, so in addition to weapons and projectiles, there are, I guess you could call them like trinkets, basically. But here, I can summon a demon to assist me in battle. Wow, look at that. Long tongue for the bugs. Okay, so this guy is healing people. That simply what to do. Some characters have shields that can only be broken with your like specialty attack. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, use. It would be cute to have a little fly, either friend or snack, floating around for the model, yes. So as you can see in the upper right, the time of day continues advancing while I'm out here, and we can check in on our cult at any time to see how they're doing. So right now their hunger's fine, obviously, because we told them not to eat, please and thank you. But their faith is diminishing. They miss my beautiful face. So that's why I need to hurry up sometimes. Let's see. Go to the clothing shop. I think I own all the clothing that exists, but I do want to introduce you to the clothesmith because they're adorable. I think it's a silkworm, so that's really cute. Silkworm that makes clothes. They just called me gorgeous and said they don't have any more clothes, because I bought them. Oh, we need to make an outfit when we get back. Yes, yes we do. Go. So throughout the dungeon you can encounter resource pickups. Oh, this is some sort of mission. I don't remember accepting this, but let's see what it is. Sometimes the villagers will ask you to rescue their, like, brother or sister. Oh, it's a mushroom guy. Okay. So you can see the little guys attached to the tree here. They've been captured by cultists, and you need to free him by introducing him to other cultists, specifically mine. Now I have some bad news here. This is obviously the mushroom character, and there is someone in my town who really loves mushrooms. If you've played the game before, you may know them. But the problem is every time I add a mushroom villager to my village, he will eventually get eaten by the guy who loves mushrooms, so. Their mouth is separate from their... yeah. Yeah, we'll probably get to see him get eaten at some point. I really love, this game reminds me a little bit of The Binding of Isaac. I don't know if anyone's played that, but feels kind of like a 3D version of that. Oh my gosh, I'm getting these mushrooms, I keep getting bounced off. That's so good. Also, I saw someone in chat say they were having trouble entering the raffle. I don't know what that to say. Oh, so Shadowcoon, I think you're doing it right. The bot only updates the raffle count every 30 seconds or so. So you might not see a notification immediately after you enter. It'll just give an updated total in maybe a few seconds or something like that. And regardless, I'll double check it by watching the recording, since this is my first time doing this. So I'll double check by watching the recording to make sure everyone got their names in. But, I think it's working so far. Suggesting to lower the game audio a bit. That is fair. Yeah, I did pick a gun as my weapon. There's a lot of blasting. Anyway, start blasting. Let's see if I can fiddle with the audio mixer here. Okay, I turned down the game audio a little bit. Do keep me posted on whether or not that improves things. Obviously I'm not playing now. Oh, yes, and I can turn my volume up as well, I think. Once again, thank you so much for the feedback. It really helps a lot. But yeah, keep me posted. We've got another buff here with the tarot cards. I see a thumbs up. That's a good sign. Thank you. Frack, put that thing away. We're in the middle of combat here. Alright. Yes. Overall weapon damage is good. We want that. doing some more blasting, so let me know if that gets too loud. Oh, the music's so good. Yeah, it's one of my favorite parts of this game. And thank you, Shadowkun, I appreciate it. Everyone's been extremely sweet. I know there's a lot of... I found out when I introduced the model, like, oh my gosh, there are so many streamers and VTubers, because a lot of them were commenting on the posts, like, welcome to the club, and stuff like that. It was really sweet. But no, man, I had no idea just how many there were out there. And everyone's been super nice as far as like, oh, well, you know, like, we'd love to show you how it works, or if you have any questions, let us know. So, awesome community already. I'm very grateful. I don't know how good I am at talking and playing at the same time. A little bit hazardous here. Health is lower than I would like, but that's one thing I'm going to get used to. Streaming more often. Oh! Oh! No, thank you! Oh, these eggs. I don't... No. No, thank you. Oh! Oh. Ouchie. See, my health's getting kind of low. That's not good. The good news is that I am... Ooh, boy. So I have half a heart left. I get hit again, I'll die. Like that. Oh my god. Okay, I haven't died in a while. So you can sacrifice a little follower now. So you can keep playing. I'll probably do that just to show you what it looks like. Who are you? I don't even know who this is. Your sacrifice is pleased. There we go. So I can keep going further into the dungeon, or I can return back to my cult. Let's see how they're doing. Their faith is doing okay. I'm going to return back to the cult just so I can show a few other things. We are up to 45 entries in the raffle, which I guess technically is 135 entries, because your entries are tripled for tuning in today. So I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, not M34. What other games are you planning on streaming? I have a schedule posted on Twitter and Blue Sky. I think it's also like in the Google Forms for the raffles. I believe tomorrow I'm gonna do Ship of Fools. I'm gonna try the Sonic Unleashed remaster, and then I'm gonna try Indigo Park. And I have some backups just in case I can't figure out how to get a game to work or something like that. So here's the little mushroom folk we rescued earlier, and he's going to be so happy here until he gets eaten. Normally you can customize your villagers, but in this case you cannot, because he is a mushroom. Oh. You go tend to farm. I really don't have a lot of room for new people here, so it's just as well he will be eaten. Oh, look, okay. So you can send your little villagers on crusades. I mean, mission harvesting, or resource harvesting. And they will bring back resources. This one looks sad, though, so I think you may have failed. I'm wrong. I guess they're just not feeling great today. What's wrong, buddy? Oh, he's feeling scared, so your villagers can get status conditions. So I told him there is love here, and he feels a little better, but he's gonna need some time to recover. And you, what have you brought back? He brought back steaks. Where did those steaks come from? So Pink Demonica has mentioned that you can stop Sozo, who is the mushroom lover. You can stop him from eating the little mushrooms. Here he is, look at him. He has little spiral eyes because he's on shrooms the whole time. He's very happy I brought him a mushroom back. Let's see what he does. So you may hear a scream here in a minute when the mushroom realizes he's being pursued. Oh, he's hanging out back. He's hanging out back here. The carnage. Yeah, you can kind of save him so he doesn't need to eat mushrooms anymore. But I really prefer him in this form, so I've decided not to change him into the form where he doesn't eat mushrooms anymore. The compromise has been I just stopped bringing mushrooms back to the village, but as long as we're on stream, I figured people would need to see that. Yes. Moment of silence for the saddle mushroom. Pour one out for the mushroom villager. Here, look, we can make drinks, we can make alcohol. Let's make some... Wow. I have a lot of hops. So, as this game contains every type of sin imaginable, one of the things you can do is create alcohol. So, the little bartender will come over. Hello. Please tend my bar. See, look, he's got his little bartending hat on there. I hope you can hear the cocktail shaker. Every sin, you say? Yes, Sin, you're welcome here too. So right now things are calm and peaceful, but when I ring this bell to signal the opening of the bar, all hell will break loose. Or 6 of my villagers will become slightly belligerent. Alcohol time! Here they go, they're slamming them down. So what usually happens is they'll get sick or start fighting. So you will see some of them make sick faces. You will see the faces are red. Okay, yeah, that one just threw up. This one wants to talk to me, so he's probably going to say something he'll regret later. Oh my god, and 2 of them are fighting now. But there's so many villagers in my town. Where are they? Where are they fighting? Oh, wait. Oh. Gentlemen, please. Oh, they're there. Ha! Break it. Okay, I was too late. And they murdered each other. So let's not worry about that for right now. This guy wants to say something to me. He wants. Oh, Weber, how's it going, buddy? Hey, you seem to be floating. You look a little possessed right now. Not a problem. I'll sort that out. Let me just suck it. There we go. There. Yeah, see, you feel better, right? Yeah. Way to go, Weber. Yeah. Here's a little dance. Just for you. Just for you, Weber. And here's a screen. Okay. We have a dead body up here. Oh, but guess what? Your villagers can handle the bodies for you. So we got this green cat over here, Gem. They have a suspicious-looking sack with them. That contains the body of the follower that just died. and they are bringing it to, well, obviously they're bringing it to the body pit, you know, for bodies. The pit. So this is where they sit so they don't stink up the town. Well, you don't want dead people in your compost? I'm so glad you mentioned that, because you may notice very close to the body pit is a composting bin. Whatever could that mean? Let me see. Frack. Usually, their names are a combination of their parents. So I believe Frack was the father of this one here. Frack was murdered by Weber by accident. I don't believe that for a second, but let's see. Remove. Okay, body's out of the body pit. I can prepare him for burial. I could also just chop him up into pieces and feed him to my villagers, but this is a happy coal. So now, if I want, I can throw him in the compost or in the crypt. I'm gonna put him in the crypt. Oh, sir. Okay, well, he got tired. He just fell asleep. These little totems here give me little perks for when I go out on another combat mission. So now that I'm collecting all of these, I'm getting super powerful. A dead bird in a rhubarb plant. A dead bird in a rhubarb plant is a great summary of how this game operates, pretty much. I've got the rhubarb over here, and then I've got the corpses over here. Circle of life, baby. Yep. Oh, I can also make myself a little meal here. Delicious. Everyone's going to bed again. So right now, as the day has gone on, I've kind of gotten some more buffs and perks for the next time I want to go out on a little crusade. I still have to collect some mushrooms for the guy who requested it. There we go. The quest is being tracked now. Thanks for popping in, Rain. I'm very, very grateful. You like the model. So yeah, some of my villagers don't sleep. Which is healthy, I'm sure. Oh, I can skip to the next day by going to sleep myself, and it's very cute. I have my own, see my nice little tent here? I'm the cult leader, so I get the fancy tent. Oh my gosh, yes, I'm so excited to find all the Mobian VTubers. Once again, I found several through like comments on the intro post, but I know there's more out there. I want to see them all. So Sozo is gonna ask me to get more mushrooms for him again. He swears he can quit anytime he wants. Ooh, 49 entries! And Rain, looks like you're gonna be the 50th. We're gonna hit 50 entries here. This is exciting. Again, I'm really grateful for you all being here. I know time zones are a thing. I know work, school is a thing. But I appreciate y'all taking the time to come in here. So I'm going to tell him I'm going to get him a mushroom, but I don't think I'm going to do that much anymore. But it is a new day. We can give a new sermon. Yes, thank you for tuning in. Any amount of time that people tune in is welcome and excellent. I know people are busy. So what I'm going to need to do now is we're probably approaching the point where people will be hungry again. So I can go to the kitchen and have them can make a nice queue of food for the villagers to make. The best part about this is that they will put on a very cute chef's hat and come over here and start making dishes for everybody. Oh! Oh, we have a raid? Oh! My first raid? Oh my gosh. I'm so glad the Twitch bot didn't block it too. Again, I don't totally know what I'm doing with the Twitch bot. But hello everyone, thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Yep. Congratulations, Lunar. You are the first raider of the Fracktube stream. I want to give a shout out to Sin Fritz, though. I think he, when I was still using my charming face for streaming, I believe he raided me at one point as well. So, huge shout out to him for that. But yeah, first Fracktube raid. Look at their chef's hats. Just as I said that, they finished cooking, but let them cook. I think it's time for another little voyage. I'm gonna do something different this time. Over here, you can turn your villagers into little demons that follow you around, and they can help you in battle. And I have some very powerful villagers. Thank you so much. I have some very powerful villagers because I've been playing this game since day one, and before they implemented a level cap, I got my villagers to very high levels. So you can see a little plus 47 next to this little turtle here. He's level 47. The current level cap is now 10. So I'm really glad I got these guys leveled up while I could, because the level cap is significant. So this guy's going to turn into this little purple lump. Look, he loves it. He's having a great time. He's a purple lump now. And he is going to help me fight enemies in battle. And hopefully this will cause the fighting to go much better than it did last time. Thank you, JP. I appreciate you stopping by. And once again, I'm gonna inevitably miss some people in chat, and that is not intentional. I'm running 40 things at once, so I'm doing my best to keep up with chat, but can't guarantee I'll see everything. 51 entries. And again, all your entries are tripled, so 153 entries coming in so far. Alright, okay, my villagers are eating again. You can see all these notifications popping in. Bless you all. Bless you. Thank you for the support. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. So the weapons that you can get throughout the run are randomized. You'll recall last time I had a gun. Now I have a cute little dagger. Little dagger. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I can't even reach anything. The only cool thing about this, though, is it has a pretty nice ultimate attack. That means a lot, Steel Nemesis. I really appreciate that. Again, I'm doing my best. And I'm really excited because I know I have a lot to learn. But it has been a voyage this last week. figuring out all this VTube stuff, my gosh. The awesome thing about VTubing, though, is that there are a million VTube tutorials out there made by VTubers. So every time I have a question, I just type it into YouTube, and there will be some cool VTuber model talking about exactly how to fix my problem. So, so if you ever see an enemy just straight up die without me being near them or touching them, it's a good chance one of my little purple floaty demon buddies here was responsible for that. So that's a really nice thing about having them around. So now enemies are going to be going down in a couple hits, basically. So we can clear these rooms faster, which means we can clear more rooms. Oh, this looks important. Damned Laplace's dice. Laplace. Not sure. Might be French. So, yep, this is another... They're called relics, that's what they're called. But they're kind of like trinkets that can be they're either one-time uses or multi-uses. Yes, I would really love to get some emotes sometime soon. I'd love to have little animations that play if like people subscribe or stuff. A lot of plans for that. Yeah, something I'm hoping to look into in the future for sure. Yep, let's increase that weapon damage. Yeah, there's a lot of fun potential for the Frack emotes. Oops. Wow, these mushrooms, these bouncy mushrooms, they haven't always been in the game. I'm having a little difficulty navigating them. Wow. Let's do the tongue really quick. There we go. Looking good, Frack. Looking good. Oh my gosh, I clicked away from a window and now I'm 4 windows deep. Oh my god, we're back. Okay. But yeah, clearing rooms faster means I can get further into the dungeon before my villagers start getting cranky. Let's try this Laplace's dice. So it gave me a bonus heart. And it looks like that was a one-time use. Yes, happy to take recommendations, Fritz. Okay, so sometimes you can get like rare or shiny or ultra rare tarot cards that boost the effect of that tarot card. So if you see me skipping some buffs, it's because sometimes I hope they will show up later in the run as an ultra rare and get something like this, where my projectiles use 50% less mana. It's not called mana in the game, but I'm trying to like translate it into the more generic video game term. Okay, we're skipping rescuing this villager here because he's a little mushroom and he's just going to get eaten if I rescue him. Sass Cannon is an awesome name. Yeah, really quick, let me just drop again in the chat. That is the creator of the Frack model, and they have made several other really beautiful streamer models as well for other people, other Mobian tubers, and they have made some really cool Sonic characters. I think Shadow, Amy, and a Chow. And I think they are up on their shop for free. They might have been removed at some point, I'm not sure. I think they weren't allowed to like sell the ones that were, actual official Sonic characters, but I believe you can still find them for free. They're gorgeous. I mean, that's why I went to them for this model in the first place, because I was like, oh my gosh, they know how to do Sonic characters. Like, they specifically can specialize in that. I will also say, like, Frack, or like I guess any like chameleon, it is not an easy model to make. The horns that they had to rig and model here, super impressive, and the fact that they were able to get a hat on all of that is spectacular. I think they mentioned they were like super proud of the hat. That's why I wanted to show it off today. Because I don't think they had done like a baseball cap before, and so it was a unique challenge for them. But they crushed it. Like, it looks fantastic. So thrilled with that. The SAS cannon has been summoned. See how quickly that room cleared? I like barely did anything. Increased movement speed. This is always a really fun one. Do I plan on adding more info about myself and the Twitch model? Yes, absolutely. Oh, the mod got you. Okay, I'll fix that in a sec. But yes, I do want to fill out my bio with more information. Specifically, the top priority, I think, is going to be getting Rain's name in there as the creator of the model, which I will probably do that once we finish this dungeon. Please remind me if I forget. But yes, I want to add more info in the bio. I want to mess with the interface a little, make the UI a little more fun. Yeah, lots of fun plans. This is the big test weekend. This is where I'm trial by fire, learning how everything works and learning what things I need to add or remove or change. So, picked up a new weapon. It's basically like giant claw demon hands. Yes, SAS Cannon, let's get you out of... SAS Cannon use the acronym AF, which is a heinous crime, but I'll allow it just this once. Whiter Ice, have you ever experienced the wonderful feeling of getting the Rainbow Weapons speed card with a hammer? It's glorious. Yes. Oh my gosh. So the hammer in this game does an absolute heck ton of damage, but it's so slow. It's slow to the point where it's probably not worth using unless you have to. However, if you get one of those buffs where your like weapon speed goes up, you can swing around the hammer with the speed of a little dagger, and it's insane. You can just murder everything. So yeah, again, that's why it's really fun sometimes to kind of try to wait and hope you get like a ultra rare tarot card with a huge boost on it. I do want to say, too, if anyone's interested in trying this game out, it is frequently on sale on Steam. They have added so much content to it since it started. Highly recommend this as a purchase. It is a great combination of, like, village management and dungeon combat, as you can see. We're a little light on the village management part right now, mostly because I've kind of tried to optimize it, so like my villagers are a little more self-sufficient than they would be at the start of the game, but nice. Wow, 170 hours, nice. Yeah, excellent game. And they sort of have co-op now, too. They added the lamb and the goat. Years community service. Having fun with the Twitch bot here. They're a little too heavy-handed on the content restriction. Although I'd rather have it be, like, I guess too strict than, like, just leave the doors wide open, you know. I'm new here. So hopefully this boss will go down quickly. Oh, especially since I hate this boss. Do y'all see that? I didn't even get a chance to touch him before my little demons took him out. And now, as a reward, I get 45 pumpkins. They're in my pockets now. He just popped like a balloon. Yeah, I hate that boss, so I'm glad he's done. So now, let's check on our cult. Look, their faith's pretty good, their hunger's pretty good, nobody's sick. We're gonna keep going. There's a lot of visual stimuli in this game, but it gets easier once you've played a bit to like pick out the enemies from the grass, from the pickups, from the items. There's a lot going on though. This is actually how it felt when I played like Sonic Racing Cross Worlds for the first time. I was like, oh my god, there is so much going on the screen right now. I can't handle this. But it just takes playing it a bunch of times to figure it out. Oh, Pumpkin Hill. Pumpkin Hill mentioned in my first chat. We'd love to see it. Oh, there's faster speeds in Cross Worlds? That should be interesting. So you'll occasionally see these little wrapped cloth packages in the area. These are body bags, but they're really good because they have bones in them. And if you hit the bones, you get some collectible bones that you can trousle around in your pockets. But no, they're currency for your little rituals. So I did a ritual earlier where my villagers don't need to eat for 3 days. In order to do things like that, you have to spend bones. So it's generally a good idea, if you see some of those body bags lying around, to open them up and grab a few bones. And yeah, I guess I'll learn. I hope Twitch doesn't ban me for this sinful conversation I'm having about body bags and dead birds and rhubarb. Oh. Frack, you got his tongue in or out right now? Oh my god, it's out. Frack, put it away. Oh, there we go. Okay, actually, before I forget, let me update the text to mention the model creator. Oh, you're gonna hear the keyboard. That seems like the right size, right? It's certainly readable. I do want to shout it from the rooftops. They deserve so much credit and praise, but we do need to see the stream. Oh. And let's see if we can make that. It's a little messy, but the important thing is that it's up there, because we've had a lot of people come in and ask, and I want the artist to get credit. Yeah, the clicking noises, it's mildly therapeutic, I think, the clicking noises, but I also know it drives some people absolutely bonkers, so try to minimize the amount that I am typing. Let's see, so these upside down crosses here, or swords, whichever you prefer, those are battles you're going to have to go through. So if you want a smoother, easier path, you'll want to pick the stuff with less swords on them. So this path only has one sword. Let's try this. Yeah, I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot at conventions, merch booths and stuff, where people will have like keychains that are just like several keyboard keys on a keychain that people can like carry around with them or put on their desk and use as a little like fidget item. I love those. There's probably some Sonic ones out there. I may have seen some at the expos and conventions, but I've forgotten. I'm not sure. They're great. You'll never guess what these are piles of. So, yes, poop is a valuable resource in this game, in many ways. Oh, sweet, yeah, okay, so, whiter ice, Oh, okay, I've been saying whiter ice, but I'm gonna guess it's white rice, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, sounds like there's been a few at conventions. Look at this guy. If you love the Taro bird, you'll love this chained up crazy relic. Oh, no, okay. Thank you, White Rice, yep. Yeah. So I got a nice little perk that shows me the map. Normally you don't get full visibility of the map in the upper corner like this. Usually you just have to guess where you are. Jeepers. Okay, I'm getting some notifications from my village. One of my villagers is old. Villagers have a life cycle in this game, so after a certain amount of time they will perish. But the great thing about being in a cult is that you can always resurrect them if you want, which I do frequently. And once again, folks, that's why we need to collect bones while we're out on these adventures. Some of my villagers are immortal. so we don't have to worry about old age there. But some are not. If a villager dies while you're gone, yeah, this is better. If a villager dies while you're gone, there'll be just a dead body sitting in the middle of your camp, and the other villagers don't like that very much. But fortunately, I have a couple people on body duty. Body duty. Body. I have a couple people on body duty. So if someone does die, they can clean him up, put him in the body pit, and I can handle it when we get back. Love this cat. Have I applied for affiliate? I have not. I have no idea how that works yet. I'm not. I think there's some sort of like thresholds I have to meet for that. So I'll definitely look into it, though. I mean, I want to do whatever the progression path is for Twitch. Be figuring that out as I go along. So no, I haven't applied for affiliate yet. I have no idea what the criteria is. Yeah, no, I highly recommend Sonic Expo. I went for the first time this year and it blew me away. I had no idea there would be so much stuff there. So many people from the community, so many artists, so many voice actors, so many comic artists. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, if you can go to Expo, if you can go to Revo, Sonic Neon is next month in June. Sonic fans know how to put on a good convention. Stream 8 hours in the last 30 days with 3 viewers or more to reach affiliate. I think we've met the 3 viewers account. So thank you all for that. 8 hours in the last 30 days. Okay, well, I mean, in that case, it's probably going to be... Wait, 8 hours? I guess that'll be... I'll probably accomplish that this week, huh? But, yeah, thank you, Sinfritz. That's good to know. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be collecting mushrooms while I was here. I wonder if I was making any progress with that. Oh yeah, sure enough, you can see the quest checked off on the side there. So I think I can... Yes, okay. So just to show you all what a hammer looks like. It's so slow, but it hurts a lot. You can charge it up. But yeah. But this is much faster, so I usually go with the faster weapons. Yeah, that's right, we met there. Fritz, I really appreciate you stopping to say hi. Fritz also invited me to do some Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed with him and some friends, and I had forgotten how much I loved that game, but it made me that much more excited for Crossworlds, because I really love the Sonic Racing games a lot. As someone who's played... I played a lot of Mario Kart in college, but I still love the Sonic Racing games just as much, partially because they are quite different, like in terms of like strategy, in terms of item effects, in terms of handling, and so I'm able to like I enjoy both of them for different reasons, and so like I'm still motivated to play both, even if they both exist at the same time. I don't necessarily need to prefer one over the other. That's right, yeah, it was a little charity stream. I was really grateful to be a part of that, because being able to raise money for charity with video games is the coolest thing ever. And I've been watching GDQ and stuff like that for ages. And I've always been so impressed by that. Would love to be a streamer that earns money for charity someday. But I need to learn how Twitch works first. Hey Cupcake, thanks for stopping by. Just to be clear, someone in chat, it has Cupcake in their name. I'm not being weird. That's their username, is Cupcake. I swear. And yeah, obviously this particular week, I'm streaming a lot. This is not going to be, you know, my schedule going forward. It is a lot to manage, and I'll be doing a much more reasonable cadence of streaming going forward. But really wanted to make this week like a big deal, so. Having a lot of events, raffles, promotion, and doing streams a lot of days in a row, but I will be figuring out what kind of is a sustainable schedule after this. I have a massive backlog of games I've been wanting to play that I've been saving specifically until I got this VTuber. And I mean, playing video games is something I just do to wind down anyways, so I'm really hoping that if I get comfortable enough with the VTuber setup, I can just, every time there's a game I want to play, I can just switch the stream on while I play it. But I'm really hoping I can showcase some fun and interesting games. The indie sphere has always been my favorite set of games, and I think you can probably see from my streaming schedule, and probably can tell from the fact I'm a Sonic fan, but I am going to favor a lot of games that have cute animal characters in them. So if you like that kind of stuff, it'll be a good place to be. Alright, how are my villagers doing? Oh, they're hungry. Oh, they want food. Alright, we may need to do something here. Let's see. I forget where I am in the dungeon. Oh, okay. Actually, watch this. I think what I can do here, at the start of each dungeon, there should be a little portal. Go feed the children. Yes. On my way. There should be a portal that'll warp you straight to the final boss. So rather than using my escape rope to get out of here, I'm just going to go straight to the final boss, so I can keep all the perks I get from this run, all the resources I've collected. This transformation's pretty rad. I usually skip it, but y'all should see this. Frog. Love it. Hey, look, it's just like Frack. You see how fast the final boss went down because of those little demon guys I have with me? Again, I'm insanely like over-leveled, but now I can go back to my villagers and feed the children. Feed them kids! So yeah, look at all this sweet resource bonuses I get. No damage from the boss, you get 20% bonus resources. Oh my god, we're up to 60 entries. Thank you all again. This is so cool. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, it's such a mess. Okay, there's people fighting. You too. So you can break up a fight if you find them in time. This guy... Oh, people are hungry. Okay. Please don't be mad at me. I love you all. I mean, still Nemesis, if you really like coffee, you can type it as many times as you want. I don't think it'll create any additional entries for you, though. I mean, you could, like, if you want to double check that you're entered, like, feel free. Okay. So I got some little red icons up on the top bar there. Some of my villagers are hungry, and some of them are sleepy. The sleepy ones are sleepy because I turned them into demons and I brought them with me on my crusade, and now they want to rest, which is understandable. This little guy with the exclamation point above his head, he asked me to get some mushrooms for him, and I believe I have delivered on that promise. Sir, please stand still and away far enough from someone else that I can talk to you. Please, sir. So that quest is cleared. Usually the follower will give you a little bit of a reward and also not hate you. How's everyone doing? Y'all eating? You need to sleep. They're not good at sleeping on their own, so you have to tell them to sleep. Oh, and here's the poop shacks. Very proud of these poop shacks. A poop shack baby! At the start of the game, there really is a lot of time and energy spent cleaning up poop in the village. But once again, when you get far enough along, you can assign villagers to do stuff for you, and that really helps. There's more people coming in, I hope. I hope someone came in right as I yelled poop shack baby. That really will set the tone for the rest of the stream, I think. Yeah. I agree that Love Shack is a better title for a song. I'm trying to remember if there's a way to, like, switch to the lamb. I think y'all deserve to see the lamb. Oh, I don't... I don't think I showed this before, but my town is named Murder Town. Great choice, in all caps. You're going to hear some typing, because I'm going to type in how to switch to the lamb. Cult of the Lamb. Oh, okay, you put a little out, you do a little outfit. Again, if I click, like, in the wrong 10 pixel radius on my computer, I end up in a completely different window. So this follower is old, this is how you can tell. Ooh, I have something very special I can do for just this occasion. If you have an egg, you can cook it, and if an old follower eats it, they will instantly become young again. This saves a lot on burial maintenance. So I've made an egg. Now, normally, the older follower will... Oh, here they go. Look at them. Oh my god. They're charging. Oh, here they go. Oh. Okay, but actually, fun fact, you can make them do a confessional and it'll warp them over here. So that'll expedite the process a little bit. Although by the time I scroll through all these villagers, it'll take longer. But I like showing off the mechanics of this game, so there we go. Poppy! They'll do a little confessional. Anytime now, Poppy. So that's why Dr. Eggman has lasted so long. Yep, there you go, Pop. Okay, see, now they're closer to the egg. And they're gonna eat it. Hop. And they immediately shat. They're young again now. Isn't that great? Isn't that fun? It's delightful. Oh, right. So... No, eggs are delicious. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. So right now I'm as the goat, but let's do the lamb. There he is! Yay! This is Lambert. Can't believe I promised y'all Cult of the Lamb and didn't show Lamb until hour and a half in. Who wants to see a sacrifice? I showed you my lamb, please respond. So yeah, you can sacrifice a follower. And depending on how old the follower is, or at least how long they've been in your cult, they can generate massive amounts of resources for you. And since I've had characters in here for 600 plus days, God, look at this is a lot. I know it's hard to tell if you haven't played the game, but this is an absolute ton of resources to come in. So let's try to find. Let's get some. So if I sacrifice this dude, we're gonna get 1,300 gold, and it's. Oh, I should also mention. The villagers enjoy being sacrificed. That's a perk you can have. So let's all enjoy this moment together. Oh, he's into it. And now I'm getting resources from it. This will go on for some time. So, any good books lately? There we go. Oh, and then his meat. I get the meat. Wasn't that exciting? So now, if I want, I can bring him back. The occasional cheer heard over the pickup sounds. The sounds are hilarious in this game. So I can bring them back to life immediately. I'm sure they won't suffer any emotional damage from that experience. Let's bring this guy back. Oh, boy. Okay, so this is a new thing that got added right around the time the goat got added to the game. If you resurrect one of your followers, they can become a zombie. You may have noticed his eyes were black and dripping there. This could be a problem. Oh, looking good, buddy. Yeah, yeah, you want some brains? You want some brains? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I forget what I'm supposed to do with these guys, but I think I just, what do I do with these guys? Yes? How can I help you? He wants a feast. I don't think we want the kind of feast you want to have, sir. But yes, we can have a feast. But what do I do with this guy? Oh, there's a infirmary, right? Yeah, let's see. Okay, yes, I can heal. He's kind of cute as a zombie, though, isn't he? Shaun the Sheep. Shaun of the Sheep of the Dead. Yeah, age 288. Yeah, I think I had an age like 660 something. But again, like their age is dependent on like how long they've been alive, I think. So like if they're dead for a while, their age doesn't increase. But I'm gonna heal this guy. Just rub some dirt on it. Aw, he's all better. So if you look in the upper left-hand corner right now, my faith, it's those two hands praying, my faith is in the yellow, which means my villagers are a little bit unhappy with me. It might be because I did a lot of sacrificing and resurrecting in a short amount of time. Also, I kind of overlap those rituals with the nighttime, which is when they like to sleep, and they get cranky if you wake them up in the middle of the night. So we need to make them happy again. Day 700. Welcome back, Steel Nemesis. So one of the followers asked to have a feast, and I'm pretty sure that will bring morale up considerably, so let's do that. Imagine if this was the Last Supper. No elbow room. 42 woodland creatures and 3 aliens. 7 demons. So one of the fun things you can do in this game is... Oh, someone wants to talk to me. Oh, it's the guy who asked me to do a feast. It's so crowded, I'm so sorry. Oh look, there's Catnap. Any Poppy Playtime fans out there? There's a few other interesting names in here as well. No, I'd love to play Poppy Playtime on here at some point. I'm actually not. I don't know if I'm not good at horror. Well, I get scared easily, I think. So horror games are going to be an interesting thing for me. But I really would love to find the courage to start playing them. We'll see how Indigo Park goes on Monday. I believe there are a few jump scares in there. Oh, clothing, yes. So one of the fun things you can do here is pick the outfits that your villagers get to wear. And I believe I've unlocked all of them, so we have quite a few pretty nice outfits here. We've got a tuxedo. We've got the chef's jacket. I have given my knight armor to my strongest warriors. Fun fact, I think the turtles in this game live longer than the other characters. So you know how some characters can get old? I think it takes a lot longer for the turtle characters to get old than the other ones, which I think is kind of funny. It's a good way to see the jester costume. I forgot I put this on myself. I'm a clown. I'm the whole circus. I do appreciate that they have a character in here that's basically Frack. Oh my gosh, the bartender vest? How cute is that? The maid outfit. One who waits maid costume. Let's make it happen. How do I make it happen? There we go. Oh, yes! He is serving. It's giving. It's giving maid? I love this little guy. This is Smoliv, named after the Pokemon. And I called him that because he's green and always scared. There's a way to make him not scared, but I kind of don't want to do that. Because it's funnier this way. No, it's really fun getting to dress up your villagers. Because a lot of the ones that have been here a long time, too, have specific roles that I like to have them in. What are you two scheming about, huh? What are you talking about? If you interrupt them, they'll get angry. If they're having a conversation, they'll get upset. Even cults need good drip. Had one of my villagers dripping from the eyes earlier. That's certainly stylish. So you can send your villagers on little crusades here. Okay, I've got a blue fox named your character here. Just a little funny joke. I'm proud of that one. But yeah, you can send your villagers out to collect resources for you. So let's have Fat Ass go get some meat. Know what I'm saying? And then let's have... I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on Twitch, am I? I don't know. But I don't get banned my first stream. And we'll send Sparkles to get bones. Good luck, you two, don't die! I think you could see they had a percentage success rate there, which is usually pretty high, but occasionally they come back and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I have perished. Forgive me, leader. Let's see. I've shown you the drinking. I think it's about time for another crusade. So let me make sure my villagers have food. Okay, thank you, Iris. I know on YouTube, right, the rule is like you can't swear within the first minute or something like that, right? But I don't think YouTube's very consistent about enforcing their rules. So again, if I pick these guys, they'll do a lot of damage for me. After this, I'll show you the mating tent. It's real popular. This game's really funny because they have a bunch of, like, I don't know, like, semi-mature content and themes, but they have to keep it within, like, the age rating for the game. So they have all, like, these creative and cute ways to, like, put alcohol in the game, but somehow not make it not safe for work, and put in making babies in the game, but also, like, keep it safe for work. So I think they've done a really good job of like towing the line there, like keeping it accessible but not making it super vulgar. This I really like this zone. The enemies are pretty annoying, but it's pretty. It's like an underwater crystal cave. There we go. So my favorite weapon, or weapon class, I guess, pardon me, is the axe. Because it good balance between speed and damage, and also its special move is a really cool projectile boomerang. And it follows you if you move. So if you like throw it and then run, you can really get the thing like curving and covering a lot of area. So yeah, always happy to see the axe. I don't even need to get remotely close to these enemies. I can just chuck the axe at them. Oh yeah, a little notification for Blaze in the corner there. Purple cat. Had to do it. This game has hedgehogs in it too, so you could easily make like half the Sonic cast. Each zone or biome or environment, whatever you want to call it, has a different resource that you can only get in that environment. So the last place we were in, we collected mushrooms. Here, crystals is the fun pickup you can get. So you can only get crystals in this region. As you saw before, crystals are necessary for building certain things, or if you want to heal your villagers that were zombies. Pink Demonica says the blue that they use for the hedgehog followers may have been intentional. I appreciate that. Oh, we should definitely create a villager. We should do a Twitch chat, please. So in order to make a villager, oh wow, look at all the body bags. Once again, in this game, that's a good thing because they have bones, and bones are how you do a lot of special things in the rituals. Oh yeah, that's right, White Rice, thank you for mentioning that. Cult of the Lamb specifically built a lot of Twitch integration and streaming integration into their game. And I have not yet learned how to use that. But it definitely has some really nice features for streaming. So I might look into that in the future. I think there are also a couple of like creatures you can get for your village that are Twitch exclusives or something like that. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go this way so we can pick up a new follower. And when we get a new follower, once they spawn into our town, we can choose what they look like. So we can pick the animal, what their nose shape is, and that's pretty much it, but then we can give them like a fun outfit as well. Responding to a message here. So who are you rescuing today? It looks like a little otter tied to the sacrificing table. Owie. Yay! So we've rescued this poor, unfortunate soul. I'm cheering him up. This is motivational. Welcome back, Rain. So when we return to camp, we will turn that follower into the species of our choice. Stick with otter if people want. It's valid, but... Press lamb to lamb. No, it's so important that there is some sort of like idle noise making button in any game. Once again, if you are playing this game for the first time, I would not expect the enemies to go down this easily. I'm genuinely not, well, I'm maybe a little, bragging a little bit, but again, like, I'm on like day 700 for this game, 780. But I played for like 200 hours, so like, all my weapons and stuff are a little bit more OP than is probably intended. But really good for streaming, because we can just kind of blast through things a little quicker than if we were starting from scratch. If we were starting from scratch, we'd be doing a lot of conversations, a lot of building huts, a lot of cleaning up poop, which is fine. It's fun in its own way, but I think if I were going to start from scratch, I'd try to make like a whole series out of it. Like start from the beginning. Maybe make a YouTube series on it or something like that. As my reward, I get 44 cauliflower. Looks kind of like my head, doesn't it? Which one's the cauliflower? Cauliflower doesn't make that noise. Do a quick little check on our cult here. They seem to be getting hungry. Now, I left them with a lot of food, but there's like 50 villagers out there, so they go through it kind of quick. So let's do one more level of this dungeon, or one more path, or whatever this is called. Real versus cake videos, sheep or cauliflower. I will say, Cult of the Lamb has a fantastic social media account on Twitter. They're hilarious, and they meme a lot. So sheep versus cauliflower does totally sound like something they would do. I would love it so much if Sonic and Cult of the Lamb could do a collab sometimes. This game does have challenge modes built into it, and one of the challenge modes is no hits, or like 0 health or 1 health. If you get hit, you die, rather than having like a series of hearts. You just 1 hit, you're done. That's tough. That is tough. I don't care how many hours you put into this game. There is so much going on the screen at any given time that it is so easy to get hit. There are a couple of items that can give you like temporary invincibility, but it'd be so hard to time those in a way that would be beneficial. Manic April Angel, this sounds like an interesting story. Interesting that the Twitch bot didn't need to mute Daddy at all. We're doing pretty well with tarot cards this round. So I've done a little bit of a silly thing in this save file of mine. There are a lot of different tarot cards you can unlock. Dozens and dozens. But the ones you get on your playthrough are random. So in theory, if you're selective about which cards you put in your deck, you can pretty much always guarantee yourself good items. So I haven't unlocked most of the tarot cards in this game because I found 10 to 12 really good ones, and that's all I wanted in my deck. So when I get a random card, there's a really good chance it'll be one that I want instead of just some random one that I have to collect but don't really need. So that is another reason why these dungeon runs tend to go pretty well, is because the tarot deck is kind of stacked with damage buffs, defense buffs, useful stuff like that. How are the villagers doing? They're getting hungry, so let's speed up this boss and then warp to the final boss. you'll see some notifications on the right that say, so-and-so saw beautiful clothing. If you give your villagers fun outfits to wear, like maid dresses, for example, when other villagers see them, they will be delighted and inspired, and the faith in your town will go up. So, the nice thing about dressing a lot of my villagers is that they can pretty much keep their faith level at max even while I'm gone, because they're constantly looking at beautiful clothing. The hunger meter doesn't quite work that way, unfortunately. Despite the amount of eating and serving that is going on with the outfits, the villagers still manage to get hungry. Oh yeah, okay, so here's an example of something that can give you invincibility, but it's 2 seconds of invincibility after you use it. So if you time that wrong and run into a projectile, that's the end of your no damage run. It reflects projectiles, which is fun, so if this guy tries to blast me with something, I can reflect him back at him. We got grapes. Hey, have a good night, Inky, and thank you so much for stopping by. Rightio. Let's do this. So now we can warp to the final boss once again. Also, in the upper left, you can see how many tarot cards I have. That's a lot. A lot of hearts, too. Oh no, one of my villagers is starving. I must rescue them. Oh, I probably should have read what I was supposed to do before I did it. Another fun transformation sequence here. Might as well show this because I think the boss fight's gonna last like 3 seconds. God, the creatures in this game are so cool. I think this little guy's on my side. But yes, we defeated the final boss of the area once again. And I don't think we took any damage, so well, we might have taken damage, actually. Yay, 20% bonus! A speedrun timer for the bosses. I would love to see a speedrun of this game. I don't know. I feel like you'd have to be pretty specific about, oh, everyone's hungry. Don't worry, my precious angels. We'll get the chefs right on it. No, I'd be really interested what a speedrun of this game would look like. Because it'd have to be a set of, like, pretty specific conditions or rules, I imagine. I think also... Oh. Looking good. Oh, so he wants me to go back to the water area and collect some crystals. Right, okay. So we got a new villager. And right now he's an otter. But we can choose what kind of creature they are. So I am taking suggestions in chat at this very moment. If you see something that you want manifested, please let me know. Oh, there's the hedgehog. I think, yeah, speedruns would be interesting too, I think, because, like I said, there's a level cap now, so if you have, like, a legacy version of the game... Thinking hedgehog. I like it. Well, he looks fast. Look at those quills going back. We can choose... Oh, we can choose their outfit. Grass skirt. We got 2 votes for hedgehog. We've got a vote for fox. We can get more villagers too, so... This kind of looks like what's that outfit Sonic has in like the OVA with like the pink sweatshirt and the baseball cap. Got the school uniform. We've got absolutely naked. Yeah, let's go with give them the leaf. You heard it here first, folks. Sly Fox Cat was the first to suggest an outfit, and they suggested naked. We can choose the color. We have Manic. We have Amy, Sonic, Shadow Guy Fieri. Need to be more aerodynamic. And then let's see their nose shape. Oh my gosh, look at that honker. Alright, yep, let's do Shadow. I probably pronounced Fieri wrong. There we go. Okay. How many characters do we get here? That fits perfectly. I was gonna type in drive-ins and dives, but I think that'll work. Well, chat, you are responsible for this. Oh, of course he's gonna cook meals. Oh, he sure is naked. SDI. Thank you, chat. I appreciate it. Let's see if he has any sins he would like to confess. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, the list is so long. Come, child. Confess your sins. Wow. So yeah, you may recognize this red frog here. This is one of the bosses we fought earlier. If you defeat the bosses in the campaign mode, they can join your village, and they become very cute. What I think is really cool is that a lot of people were drawing fan art of villager versions of the bosses way before Cult of the Lamb actually put them in the game. So I think that was really cool. Oh, disciples! Oh, yes, do I have room for disciples? So, Unsurprisingly, in this game, you can have disciples. You can only have 12 of them. So let's see if I still have the option to assign a disciple. Loyalty enforcer. Discipleship. Elevate your most loyal followers to disciples. Disciples can help manage dissenters and more. Thank you for the suggestion, White Rice. Oh my god, every time I look at him, it looks more ridiculous. Where'd he go? He shouldn't be hard to spot. You know, I wonder... Maybe he's not eligible yet. It says 31 of 40 followers are eligible right now. Oh, he has to be max level 10. Alright, we'll get him leveled up. And then get him a nice drive-by discipleship. Might have frozen the game a little bit. Whoops. Sometimes the game has some issues with 50 villagers on the screen at once. Oh, we spilled over into the nighttime again, so people are a little cranky. Yes, play the drums. So there are a lot of fun ways to get villagers to level up, which I don't get to do very often because most of my villagers are at max level, or like I'm not worried about leveling them up. But now that we have a target, we can make this interesting. I'm going to sleep in my little lamb tent. Adorable. Here's the drum circle, I think it's called. Oh my god, and we're gonna play a little mini DDR game here, I think. So I have to lock in. Oh my god, where is he? Y'all did this. Look at him go. Look at him shake that thing. Oh, we cooked. So we got a little too much sin in him from all that dancing. That's how Guy Fieri deals with his cholesterol in real life, too. Let's find out more ways to get this guy leveled up. I think eating a certain food will make their faith go up. Oh, I can give them a gift. Big gift. Big gift for a big boy. Ah! Why are you two fighting? Ah! Oh! Think of the children! Where did he put that gift? The same place I put 50 pumpkins when I find them out in the dungeons. Lammer space. That's where the gifts go. Lammer space? Is that a thing? Is that anything? We're trying, chat. What else can I do to get there? They were probably fighting. It's kind of like a big gladiator pit over here. Oh, my little crusaders have returned. Fat ass, what have you brought? I'm so proud of you, fat ass. We have the meats. Yeah, Steel Nemesis says squabble over custody of the kids. I mean, that's literally a thing in this game. You can marry a lot of your followers, and you can have kids with all your followers. But if you have more than one follower you're married to, they fight sometimes. Oh yeah, speaking of which, here's the mating tent. So, which two followers are we gonna smash together? Put the crab in there. Normally you want to keep crabs as far away as possible from the mating tent, but in this case, we'll make an exception. He's tired. He might need a nap first. Dang it. This is kind of like a crab. Okay, so, yeah. This tells you their chance of breeding when you pair them with a specific character. Yep, close enough to a crab. So, 100%. Let's see what happens. I'm just standing in the back creeping. Don't mind me. Freak wave. This is awesome. Very sciencey. You can combine the traits of the two parents for the child, and then you can also maybe have the chance to get a random trait. We actually got a golden egg, which is rare, which means we get to pick 4 traits instead of 2. So let's see. Heals faster, generates faith faster. Oh, easier to level up. That's good. And is more likely to have children. Sounds good. Freakwave having the lustful trait. Aww. Look at the proud parents. So they're naked. Oh, they were naked. Okay, no, they got their clothes back on. They're tired for some reason. What kept them up all night? Anyway, so they've made an egg. Notice there are 2 options. Pick up and crack. If you're wondering how I made those fried eggs that I got earlier, well, that's what the crack option is for. But we're going to try not to traumatize the Twitch chat on our first outing, and we're going to take very good care of this egg. So we got some nests in the back here, and you plop that egg in there, and then every day you can sing a little song to it. Oh, hush-a-bye. And that'll help it be higher level when it finally hatches. I think it might help it hatch faster too. Yeah, you did see the size of that egg, didn't you? Yeah, that's Oh, I haven't even really gotten the farm going over here. So, as I mentioned before, we have so many villagers, we need to feed them all. So what you do is you have these boxes for seeds, and you can just dump a bunch of seeds in there. And now, villagers should start coming by. I see them coming to the farm. So now they can start planting seeds. Look at all these empty crop plots they can start planting in. I just put random seeds in there, so we'll see what they make, but generally prefer to have them plant food, because I need that pretty frequently. You can also deposit a poop in the poop box. That's used as fertilizer. There's regular poop and there's special poop. So these have different effects on the plants. Everyone's traumatized by that egg experience. A lot of my followers are tired, and I'm trying to understand why. Because I think some came back from Crusades and some came back from... Oh, fat ass, what's up? Oh, I thought you had something to say. Go sleep. It's almost nighttime, so that they should sleep soon. But... So I believe, hey Sapphire, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good night. So your villagers normally have normal poos, but I believe some of your disciples and some of your villagers with special roles can have special poos. So that's why this one is golden. They're hungry again. See how important it is to keep making food? This is kind of funny. I have so many berries that the number of berry bowls I can make no longer fits in the text box. You'll notice that these have like the number of things you can make below them. This one's like in the 1500s, so it spills over into the top of the frame. This is a quick, easy way to feed the followers. However, as you can see from the description, they have a 15% chance of pooping instantly. So when you get like 30 of them all over here eating at once, it can be quite the experience. Yeah, 7 digits? I can't imagine. Well, poop is kind of useful for various things in this game, like fertilizer is an example, but it's also necessary for, like, certain structures. So there's actually a benefit to making food that might make the followers poop. We'll let you see what that looks like in the morning here. So now we can stare at them as they eat. They might not be hungry. Yeah, Sly Fox. The little crown on my head is kind of its own entity. Actually, this statue right here is basically a large version of the crown that is on my head. But yes, the crown transforms into things like weapons for me. So it's its own little entity. See, look, they're pooping already. It's a poop fest. Diners, drive-ins, and poops all up in here. Oh my gosh, see it all happening? If you see villagers walking around with little brooms, they can clean up the poop as long as it's normal and not special. Usually the special it leaves for me for whatever reason. Did anyone hear that loud kissing noise? The villagers will smooch each other sometimes. That's a pretty funny sound effect. I'm going to show you what the trial mode looks like. So once a day you can go into the pit, and this. So if you're thinking to yourself, oh, these dungeons are too easy because I over-leveled, there's like this challenge mode where you have to go through the dungeon with a certain effect applied to you. So here's some examples. If you wear this fleece, or this robe, basically, damage dealt increases after each kill, but it resets once you've been hit. And you take double damage. So there's a perk, but there's a trade-off. And if you can get through the dungeon with this set of perks and what are they called? The opposite of a buff. I don't know. Detriments. Weaknesses. If you can get through the dungeon with those applied, you will earn a rare form of currency. So, as you can see, I've gotten through a lot of these challenges. Each one of these diamonds represents me making it through once. Looks like several of them are maxed out, but some of them are much harder than others. So let's find a good one to try. Damage dealt increases after each kill, but resets when you are hit. So this one's really, I like this fleece a lot. Because I'm okay at not getting hit, but I'm not perfect at it, so like I like where there's a little bit of leeway. I don't know if any of y'all played Super Smash or Smash Bros, but reminds me a little of how you would play Lucario, because that character, I guess it's a little bit the opposite, right? The more hits he takes, the more damage he does over time. Just the idea of a character doing more damage the longer you stay alive is fun for me. Oh, see, I took damage already. Embarrassing. Okay, so this charm makes you giant. Like, it makes you, like, double in size. Which sounds like a fun thing, but if you're trying not to get hit, it becomes extremely problematic. This might come in handy, though. A ranged weapon. So you can see in the upper left, it's showing my damage bonus. It's only at 5% right now. I need to get some more kills. Oh, and this mode we're doing right now is a boss rush. So we're going to be basically going through the bosses in order. That's why you haven't seen any, like, open world dungeon levels yet. There is also a mode where you do all this with open world dungeon levels. This will be nice, though, because you get to see some of the cool, like, creature design that's in this game. Looks very cool. So yeah, this is actually a tough one for this particular robe, because there really aren't a lot of chances to kill enemies. Which means there's not a lot of chances to get your damage boost up. Hey Kane, welcome back. Hey Funfloof, I recognize that name. Thank you both for tuning in. I'm flattered and honored that people are leaving and coming back. You know, there's I'm really grateful for the support. It's fun to have so many people online, active chat too. I really appreciate that. We've gotten a lot of good suggestions, a lot of good feedback. See, yeah, my damage only went up by 25% because I only killed, or by 5% because I only killed one enemy, and that's the boss. I think it would be nice to have some more hearts right now. I'm a little lower than I'd like to be. Oh! Snipe! Hey Kane, so Kane's asking what other games I'm planning on streaming. For this particular week, I have the schedule up on Twitter and Blue Sky, and I think it should be in the forms you fill out for the raffles as well. But today is Cult of the Lamb, tomorrow is Ship of Fools, which is kind of like a co-op game. Gonna try the Sonic Unleashed remaster on Sunday, and then Indigo Park on Monday. Going forward, we'll probably just be playing whatever the heck I feel like, but probably will be a lot of games featuring cute creature protagonists. It's no coincidence that, being a Sonic fan, I love games where you play as colorful woodland animals, so those are likely to happen, but I have so many indie games on my backlog that I want to be playing, so it's going to vary a lot, but I will also be paying attention to which games people like and figuring out which ones to do more. But yeah, for this upcoming week, got 4 games planned. I'm just getting those on Twitter. I saw some streamers I like are playing a game called Blueprints. It's a pun on blueprints, like the schematics, but it's spelled prince like the royalty. And thank you for tuning in, Yami. Have a good night. Sorry, it looked like kind of like a puzzly, cerebral game. I like those two. So I might try to play Blueprint sometime next week, just because I want to play that game before like it gets too spoilery on the internet. We seem to be doing okay working our way through these bosses here. Oh, free heart, yes please. Sometimes you can find bonus stuff hidden in these like barrels and boxes along the edges of the map. Not today. So yeah. Oh, the pilot was actually called Blues Prince. Interesting. how we... Ouch. Can we not? Sir, do you mind? I'm down for any suggestions. White rice, I make no promises, but I'm happy to learn what's out there. We are up to 66 entries. Thank you all so much for tuning in, for entering the raffle, to paying attention to all my posts on Twitter. I really appreciate it. This week was a huge adventure in learning how to manage like 18 social media things at once. So I'm glad people made it here. I'm glad I didn't confuse people too much with all the posts. This is really great. I mean, obviously, I guess spoilers are happening here, right? Because you're getting to see a lot of the boss monsters. But if you don't mind the spoilers in that sense, this boss design is so cool. I mean, this game does cute characters really well, but it also does, like, eldritch horror type characters really well. Focusing a little bit here. Oh, I'm getting low on hearts, y'all. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, I forgot I take double damage. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I also forgot this was a time trial and I don't get to resurrect if by sacrificing a villager. I apologize for my failures. Or at least we made it to that end boss. I think it's really cool. But I think you can see how some of those challenge modes are difficult to get through. Freakwave is old now. White Rice, I actually backed Beastie Ball on Kickstarter. So I don't recall if it's out or not yet. I didn't think it was. I believe Frack. There might be a character named Frack in that game. If I did all my Kickstarter stuff correctly. So I am looking forward to it coming out. I've seen him at conventions and stuff, like with the demos, and but yeah, it looks cool. Project Diva. I love Miku. I don't remember if Project Diva has Miku in it or not, but I love Vocaloids. I got to go to a Miku concert last year, I think. I didn't have any Miku glow sticks at the time, or they sold out or something, but I brought my Sonic Symphony glow sticks, and so I used those at the Miku concert. So that was really fun. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, thank you, White Rice. I'll probably check it out then. And yeah, I am curious if... I think what it was, there would be like NPCs or something that had certain names to them. And Frack might be one of them, but... The thing about Kickstarter is that it's usually a lot of years between when you back it and when the thing actually comes out, and A, I forget what I backed, and B, sometimes the games never make it to release, so... But no, I'm glad to hear that one's still progressing. Shadow the Hedgehog randomizer, dear lord. I actually have been holding back on replaying a ton of Sonic games, specifically so I could play them on stream once I got all this set up, or make YouTube series out of them once I got all this set up. So I really... Shadow the Hedgehog is one I really want to play again. I think I'd have to play it normally through before I attempted a randomizer, but yeah, I can't wait to play it again. I can't wait to play Sonic Unleashed again. Those two have been... Oh, Sonic 06, too. I enjoyed that game, despite its shortcomings. Yeah, I think it was the first, like Xbox game I got the chance to play, too. I only had Nintendo systems up until that point, and so seeing suddenly a Sonic game jump from, like, GameCube level graphics to Xbox graphics was absolutely insane for me. I think I didn't even own an Xbox at the time. I had to borrow a friend's just so I could play that game. But, I mean, the graphics were part of why I enjoyed that game so much. Like, even though the game was kind of janky, it was still so crazy compared to, like, GameCube graphics that I really loved it. Yeah, that's what it's called, the Reloaded mod. So that's what I'll be playing on Sunday. I think I got it working, but that's why it's on Sunday, so I can give myself a little extra time to make sure it's actually working. So the farm's coming along nicely here. We're starting to grow some crops. Ooh, okay, really fun thing we can do. I'm going to try not to interrupt everyone's sleep again, but there's a ritual that will make everything grow at once. And so this will save a lot of time. So as soon as everyone plants the stuff, I can make it grow all the way, and then they can harvest the stuff. And by the time the cooldown has worn off, I have time to plant all the stuff again. Uh-oh, it's nighttime. Are my villagers gonna be angry? I woke them up again. Oh, we just made it. Okay. If I had started another ritual, I think that would have been a problem. So one of the fun things about having so many villagers in your town, they need to be assigned a bed for sleeping. And sometimes there are so many characters that it, like, glitches who's assigned to what bed. Also, if a character dies and is resurrected, they lose their bed slot. Sometimes if they go on a crusade, they lose their bed slot. So they will never stay in the beds that you put them in, and sometimes they just forget they have beds and fall asleep in the grass. And I've stopped trying to manage that. It just falls where it falls, man. The dead don't get their bed because they already got a death bed. That happens all the time in Fallout 4, too. So yeah, there are a handful of my villagers that don't sleep, either because they have a little perk where they don't need to sleep, or because they are constantly high on mushrooms, like Sozo here. I have one character that's nocturnal, so they sleep during the day and are awake at night. So you can give your... You can murder your villagers. You can give your villagers gifts, and gifts include necklaces, and those bestow certain effects. So, Moon Necklace, they never have to sleep. And then, this Skull Necklace, they live longer. Someone's waving at me. What's going on? When you hear that, ha! Ha! That usually means a villager wants to talk to you, but I don't see them. Yes! Entries are still coming in. Thank you, folks. I'm glad you had the chance to tune in. Like I said, I know time zones can be tricky. I have no idea where everyone lives, so like most of my streams this week are going to be at 6 to 9 p.m. and I'm hoping that works for most people. But if not, hopefully Sunday 12 to 4 will be more manageable. But yeah, I know schedules vary a lot, so I really appreciate people tuning in for any amount of time. I was going to do something and then I got distracted. What was it? Oh, so all my crops should have grown by now, so you can see them busily harvesting. Oh, right, one of my villagers was getting old. So I was going to cook them a delicious fried egg. It is making me hungry. East Coast, 11:30. Who's old? Show yourselves. Raise your hand if you're old. I can't tell if they're old or just tired. I think they're old. Oh yeah, we gotta get Guy Fieri up. Shadow Guy Fieri. Shadows, drive-ins, and dives. Yeah, you're old. Time for elderly. Okay, so now hobble on over here and get yourself an egg. I'm cheering for you. You got this. You can do it. You can do it. Huh. Huh. Hurt. Much better. You, sir. How's it going? Would you like another gift? You got a lamb plush. Oh, Freak Wave's getting old. Sermons are good for raising levels. How many hours do you have in this cult? I think my playtime total is like 220 hours, but this is my second cult. I would guess probably 2/3 of it have been here, so I don't know, maybe like 100, 120, 140 hours or something. Yeah, I was not prepared for how much this game would suck me in. I mean, I think part of it is, well, I'm a sucker for character design, first of all, and these are the cutest characters I've ever seen. Like I said, they keep coming out with new content, which is pretty rare for standalone games. Their moderators and community and social media people are fun and clever, so they got that going for them. And The amount of management you have to do to keep all your villagers alive and happy is just like this constant loop of activity where you always feel like you're getting something done. So I think that just like keeps me in the game too. I don't know, yeah, it struck a special chord for me. I'm grateful y'all got to experience it as well. Sounds like several of you have played it before, and I'm hoping this will encourage some other people to look into it. Definitely at least worth a try, and again, I think it's been out for a bit, so it is very reasonably priced during like Steam sales and stuff like that. I'm trying to see if there's a way to like give someone a lot of levels. Oh, would you look at that? They're hungry again. This part's always fun because it just makes the controller vibrate like crazy. Every cauliflower that goes in that bin makes the controller do a little buzz. Oh my gosh, I think they recently, Cult of the Lamb 2 also did a crossover album with a bunch of metal bands. They collaborated with like Trivium and Killswitch and Gage. A lot of bands I really like to do like Cult of the Lamb themed metal songs. And just having a game that would be willing to do that is the coolest thing. And the fact that they actually collaborate with artists I know and love was so cool. So I think it's all up on like their YouTube and stuff, but you should definitely check that out. Like Cult of the Lamb, like metal songs. I think they pressed them onto like vinyl and stuff too. They made some pretty cool like death metal style shirts too to go with it. Okay, yeah, Sly Fox, yeah. I didn't expect it to happen either. Oh, yes, okay. So, oh my god, they're hungry. Okay, hang on, let me get the kitchens, get the stoves lit. Y'all get your chef's hats on, y'all get full of berries. The interesting thing with them creating a level cap in this game is that a lot of these foods were designed to raise the levels of followers, and so now that leveling up isn't really a thing anymore, it's really unnecessary to make a lot of these foods. So I generally will just kind of stick to either berries or something where the follower drops resources. It was a little bit of an odd choice, I think, from a like design gameplay perspective, but it's given me a huge advantage for the characters I did level up before they did the level cap. Oh right, I was going to show you. There's more places in the overworld map besides just my village. Which I don't visit a whole lot because these are mostly early game things. And now that I kind of have everything I need, I don't need to go here as much. But, oh, it's getting dark again. But these guys are my favorite. I love the noises they make. Oh, well, go fishing? Looks like we got a good catch tonight. Froggy, where are you? Oh. I caught 2 weeds. Yes, every Sonic fan knows that a game is improved with a fishing minigame. So catching fish will let you cook some fun and fancy dishes, which have some fun leveling up effects for your villagers, but as I mentioned, leveling up isn't really a thing anymore. There's not a whole lot of reason for me to fish. I love to just come in here and run around and listen to the wom and the wom and the wom. Oh my gosh, yes, I love the fishing game in Frontiers. How high-res the fishes were was kind of hilarious as well. I was trying to get like 100... Lemons, I've never seen those noises spelled out before, but I think you have spelled it exactly correctly. That's exactly what I hear in my head. Again, environment design in this game, sensational. Look at this fish. The Plimbo, I think his name is. Oh, I don't know if I can talk to him anymore. I think I did all of his quests and stuff. Lonely Shack. So we can play a little dice game here, which is kind of fun. Steel Nemesis, I think that is also an acceptable spelling. Dice Shack Baby! So some fun characters in here, and you can play Knucklebones, which is a dice game. Oh, I forgot how fun the music is here, too. I love the Lamb's little animations. He'll get, like, angry or happy depending on how he does. Fun thing, Cult of the Lamb recently did a Kickstarter where they released physical, like, wooden 3D printed, like, dice box for this game. And I actually have 2 of them sitting on my desk right now. So you can play this game in real life with, like, some fun dice that they made. I kind of forget how to play, but I think I can figure it out again. So I think the goal is to get as many of a kind as you can in a row. Yeah, see, you get multiple 2s in a row, and it's like increasing your score. However, I believe the person can cancel out your 2s if they play a 2 on the other side of it. However, if you fill out the entire row, I think it locks it in. So now he can't destroy my 2s. So I think, like, if I were to play a 1 over here, it might destroy his 1. Yeah. That wasn't necessarily the best move, but this guy's easy difficulty. But... So yeah, that was a ridiculous move for him to make. Look how smug I am. I can't believe it because the time has flown by, but we are already 15 minutes from the end of the stream. So anyone that's here, if you haven't already, please get your hashtag coffees in the chat to make sure that you are get your maximum entries for the raffle. And once again, what was I going to say? Oh, I forgot. Anyway, yeah, get your coffees in. And, oh yeah, I am recording the chat. So if for some reason my brilliant raffle setup did not record your entries, never fear. I have visual documentation of it. So you all will be good as long as you do the instructions. Thank you, Dan. Yes, the modeler for Frack did an extremely good job with this, and I'm very honored and pleased to have such a cool model. Oh, I really appreciate it. 39 Kurachan. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope people have been having fun. Oh, the Mushroom Village. A Spore Grotto. So this is where all the happy little mushrooms live that used to follow Sozo around. But Sozo started tripping balls and left, so they're all just kind of chilling here now. Poop Shacks, Dyke Shacks, what's next? Yeah, it's a mushroom hut. Like I mentioned before, I left a lot of tarot cards on the table that I didn't purchase just because I don't want to dilute my deck of tarot cards with ones that I do not care for. Really min-maxing the Cult of the Lamb here. Let's see if we can do any more fun rituals for the day. You can... So you can brainwash your villagers. That one's a little bit fun. Let's see. A little bonfire. I will try to draw the raffle winner and announce that either later tonight or tomorrow morning. I have to collect entries from across like 5 or 6 different social platforms, so it might take me a little time, but my goal is to announce these quickly because we're going to have another raffle tomorrow, so I want to make sure we notify winners as soon as possible. Yeah. Oh dear. So a villager just died of old age. And this is really funny. All the villagers like crowd around it and like just kind of make noises and look at it. It makes it really difficult to get through and pick up the villager. There we go. Yeah, I can't even get in the right like pixel box to bury him. Oh, one of my followers took care of it though. Thanks, buddy. Just gonna pick this guy up. Let's put him in the compost. Ta-da! Circle of life. I will take good care of Shadow Guy Fieri. He will be leveled up and he will be made into a disciple. Never fear. I will have Guy Fieri on chat, on stream one of these days. I'm sure once he hears about this, he'll be all in. You freak wave. Oh man. Oh my, why are all my villagers old? So there was actually a glitch, or like an exploit or a hack, I don't know, it wasn't a hack, but like an exploit where you could make villagers permanently immortal, and I was able to do it with like half the village, but there's still lots of villagers that aren't immortal. Look at this guy dancing in the nursery. He's wearing, this gold skull necklace he's wearing is the immortality necklace. Sozo makes really fun noises. Oh, wow! Steel Nemesis, thank you. I've had an egg just sitting here for a while. It looks like it's ready to hatch. Let me sleep till the morning. Oh, that'll be a perfect way to end the stream. Bringing new life into the world. I hope he doesn't mind that I neglected him for a few days. Oh! Oh! Okay, that's really cute. Oh, I don't think I have any butterfly villagers yet. Look. Aww. What are we gonna name him? Is Charmy good? Green Charmy. Oh, I assure you, Sly Fox, there are many Frack juniors roaming this camp. There we go. Okay, no, this is fun because you'll get to see some of the baby mechanics. So it'll just crawl around and poop for several days. Oh, but you can. Here, let's get them out into the so you can see. But you can talk to them and make sure they nurture the child. Aww. So this is a way to help them level up really fast. If you nurture them every day, they'll get a whole level, and then like... So I believe... I haven't used the nursery before, but I think you can put them in the nursery. It is kind of more fun to just have them walk around camp, though. Crawl around camp. Oh, and they'll try to walk. Did you see that? He, like, stands up, wobbles a little, and then sits back down. No, this game is so cute in a lot of ways. We'll take good care of Charmy. Some more fried eggs because we got a few older villagers now. Cult of Sonic characters. Yeah, I'm sure there are some Sonic fans out there that have made like every character. And goodness knows there's enough species in this game where you can pretty much get them all. Yeah, the monster ones are cool. The monster-style villagers. Every mini-boss or boss that you defeat, once you've defeated them for the first time, you can recruit them to your village. So that's who a lot of those characters I fought in the boss rush are here. You might recognize this squid. Remember the squid with all the crazy-looking swords? that we fought, that's Calamar here. So, love that about this game, too. You get a lot of fun little creatures. Uh-oh, people are fighting. Oh my gosh, Weber is such a jerk. He fights everybody. Like, that's one of his traits. He just kind of fights people. So even when he's not drunk, he just starts fights. He's killed a lot of my villagers. Yeah, we have a Flareon. I thought it was kind of hilarious. We got like it's a snail character, but it really looks like they're orange and have a big fluffy yellow bit on their head there. And one of my friend's favorite characters, Flareon, so wanted to put that in here. So yeah, so it's funny too, like knowing what all the names are, you can start to notice like this is Frackion. So can you guess which two characters were combined to make Frackion? The color is a hint. So yeah, I think one character transfers the species type, and one character transfers the color. So you can kind of plan out what they look like, but you can always change it later. Alright, I'm going to send us off with the drum circle, I think. Now that we have brought Charmy into the world, it feels like a good stopping point, and we're just right at the end of time here, so I wonder if we can get Charmy into the drum circle. They're still too young. Here, Blaze, we'll do a little dance. But once again, I really want to thank you all for being here for this debut. It means a whole heck of a lot, and it's been really encouraging to see so many people come out. You rock. And I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep trying things. Obviously, I'm still learning, but this was really helpful for me to understand how all this is working. I hope I get the chance to see you all again. Yeah, you know where to find me now. I imagine you'll get like notifications on Twitch and stuff. So yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna give this a save. Give this a quit. And we're gonna head on out. Yeah, thank you all so much. Have a good evening, morning, whatever you're on. And I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye.